How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you are looking to move to or relocate to Kennesaw, Georgia, this is the video for you. We're going to go over a handful of pros and cons about Kennesaw, Georgia. And if that is what you're looking for, if you're considering moving to or living in Kennesaw, this may be the video you want to stick around to watch. So my name is Tajhwalker, your local Kennesaw, Georgia real estate agent, and my goal is to be your source for all things real estate in the West Cobb area and the surrounding cities, Kennesaw being one of them. So I'm glad that you are here, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. Of course, I would love to be your realtor of choice. All of my contact information is below and in the description below. I've helped dozens of families relocate, sell, and or buy in the Kennesaw area, and I love to help you and your family do the same and be your realtor of choice. If that is what you are looking to do, I am looking forward to meeting you. With that, let's get right into this video, the pros and cons of Kennesaw, Georgia. Okay, the first pro of living in Kennesaw, Georgia is Kennesaw State University. It is a college town and a college vibe. Most folks associate KSU with Kennesaw, and because of it, there is lots to do to support that college town community. Lots of cool restaurants, lots of really unique things to do that are all supported and backed and integrated around KSU. So it is a popular school, and Kennesaw is known for this. And if you travel and visit KSU, you'll notice around the campus there is lots and lots to do all the time. So if you're looking for a college town, if you're looking for a young and vibrant vibe, then KSU is what brings that to Kennesaw. The second pro is Swift Cantrell Park. It is one of the coolest parks that I've seen since I've lived in the area. And what makes it really cool is it used to be very scant, very minimum, but now this park is beautiful. It is a gigantic park that draws out people, and it's really communal. So if you like being outdoors, if you like having a place for your kids to go and engage with the community, Swift Cantrell is in Kennesaw, Georgia, and it is one worth checking out. They have a skate park, which I think is the only skate park in the Cobb area, and I don't know of any other skate park outside of the one on the Beltline that if you're a skater, you can go and do your thing. They have a skate park at Swift Cantrell Park. Massive trail. They have a water fountain for the kids. They have a beautiful playground, and they really put a lot of money and invested in that park, and it really does a great job of drawing the community out and really supporting that community and the outdoor vibe in that way. So the second pro for sure is Swift Cantrell Park in Kennesaw, Georgia. In addition, if you love and enjoy being outdoors, Kennesaw Mountain is a historic park that has a great trail worth checking out. There is a dirt trail and a paved trail, and there's a museum there that has some history that is worth checking out as well if that is your flavor. Kennesaw Mountain is a great outdoor experience that Kennesaw is also known for. The next pro is downtown Kennesaw. So what makes this unique is its revitalization project that has brought local and small shops to the downtown Kennesaw area versus your popular chain restaurants. So the downtown Kennesaw area has actually seen quite a bit of development, and it is a really cool and hip place to hang out, and there has been a lot of money and redevelopment that's happened in that area to really draw people to that area. So if that is your vibe, if you like a local coffee shop, you like to get outside, you like to socialize, downtown Kennesaw is one worth checking out, and they have really made a point to support local folks in the area. All right, our last pro for Kennesaw, Georgia is their local safety initiatives that they are initiating as of this year. So Kennesaw has a community policing program. I'm going to read you a little snippet from the local news regarding it. But the Kennesaw Police Department is unveiling a new community-focused initiative aimed at improving public safety in their city. It goes on to say officials say their new public safety ambassador program will feature trained unarmed ambassadors who assist the police in in conducting non-dangerous, low-risk tasks. So this shows an initiative from local PD to improve the safety and the comfort between residents and police, and putting safety first to really make everybody feel safe and at ease in Kennesaw, Georgia. Something to keep in mind, and I think that is a great step in the right direction, not only in terms of safety, but fostering the relationship between local law enforcement as well as the community. All right, let's transition to our cons. Our first con of living in Kennesaw is Barrett Parkway is a nightmare during rush hour. So although Kennesaw is just outside the city, so you don't deal with too much Atlanta traffic, it is close enough to where you deal with a significant amount of it during certain times of the day. So Barrett Parkway during rush hour is pretty bad. So if you have to commute and you see that street and that section pop up on your GPS, it is something to plan for and be aware of, because it is terrible. Another con to keep in mind, specifically in Kennesaw, Georgia, is the rise of HOA covenants for newer communities. In the past, there used to be less and less HOA restrictions in Kennesaw and the communities there. But with the growth of the city and a lot more communities, you're starting to see a lot more tighter restrictions around some of these communities in Kennesaw, Georgia. And depending on the person, I've heard this be more of a con than a pro as I'm speaking to folks as they're relocating here. So just something to keep in mind. If you're looking for a home in a community that is unrestricted, or you'd like to have a bit more freedom in what you do, there are less and less of those communities that you'll find here in Kennesaw, Georgia, as compared to in the past. Another con to consider is the cost of living in Kennesaw. So although it is not the most expensive city, it is also not the cheapest to purchase a home, whether it's resale or new construction, compared to some of the other neighboring cities. So if you're looking for a more affordable, lower cost to purchase a home, Kennesaw, I would keep it on your radar, but as compared to some of the other surrounding cities, it will not be the most cost effective compared to some of your other options. So something to keep in mind as well, with things growing and the average base price on some of the new construction homes and the asking price for some of the resale homes, the price and the expectation has gone up compared to the past. Another con for Kennesaw is the lack of public transportation. So this is a common theme with pretty much all of the Atlanta suburbs. Anytime you get outside of 285 and you start to go into some of the suburbs, the public transportation infrastructure just simply isn't there. So Kennesaw is no exception. So if you are commuting into the city and depending on public transportation, it will be a struggle and a challenge. The Cobb Link is probably the most popular and the most dependable public transportation in the area, but you will need a vehicle if you have to commute a lot, and public transportation is scant and very poor at best in Kennesaw, Georgia. So something to keep in mind. And last but not least, another con is as Kennesaw continues to grow and draw a larger resident base, the taxes are increasing there. They are not as inexpensive as they used to be. And this is a result of the schools that are there, the growing infrastructure, the homes that are being built there. So although the taxes aren't as high compared to some other cities, it is higher than what it used to be. And it is something to keep in mind. And it is a con to be aware of as well. And there you have it, a handful of pros, a handful of cons regarding living and moving to Kennesaw, Georgia. I hope you find it valuable. I hope you found it insightful. Of course, if you have any more questions or maybe something I didn't touch on, please feel free to reach out to me, leave me a comment, call, text me, shoot me an email, and I love to talk to you more about Kennesaw and answer any questions that you may have. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. And of course, if you are considering this area or you have more questions regarding Kennesaw, I'd love to chat with you, love to have a conversation, and hopefully help you with your transition to Kennesaw when the timing is right. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. My name is Tajh Walker. Have a great one.